ABC's legal contributor Brian Buckmire is here with more on what to expect during this case. Hi, Brian. So a lot of attention, obviously, on this case from day one. That kind of affected how they went and found jurors for this case. What are you watching on that front?
So I'm watching to see how both sides, the prosecution and the defense, interact with the jury pool to try to see what kind of jury they're going to get. This boils down to a self-defense case, right? Are you going to believe what the officer is going to ultimately take the stand, and I believe he probably will take the stand, to say that he was in fear of his life from Massey when she had that pot of boiling water? Or are you going to look at the video and say, no, this was not reasonable from a subjective and objective standpoint? I want to see what kind of themes they weave through in the jury selection to get to the jurors that they want.
How much is going to hinge on body cam footage?
I think the entire case is going to be body cam video. If we're going to do a percentage, I would say 90% of it would probably be about body cam video. And I think 10% if the defendant in this case, Grayson, takes the stand and testifies to say something different, that would come in as well. We know there was a pretrial ruling that allows not only for the body cam video that leads up to the shooting, but also afterwards as well, when the officer says that he feared for his life because he believes Massey was coming after him. If you look at this body cam video and you believe that she was not going after him, then you're going to rule against him, and it's not going to work out very well for his trial.
She called police to check on a prowler that she thought was on her property. Records show she had called 911 3 times in the days leading up to that. And her family says she was having a mental health crisis, but that the officer was not aware of that, or the deputy in this case wasn't aware of that. How do you see that factoring into all of this? So
it shouldn't factor in, because when you use self-defense, it's based on what your knowledge is at the time. If you go after a person, like I know you're very good at Krav Maga, I know that you know self-defense. I can use that as a calculation in terms of if I'm going to attack you or you're attacking me. I say, hey, Diane came after me. She knows self-defense. She knows attacking strikes. I'm going to use that as self-defense. But if I don't know something about that person's personal background, I don't know that they had mental health issues prior to, I don't know if they have a weapon, I don't know this, I don't know that, I can't then afterwards use that as a calculation of self-defense, because you didn't know at the time that you used self-defense.
By the way, I don't know if I'm good at Krav Maga, but I did enjoy it quite a bit and still do. Brian, thank you. Always great to have you to break these cases down for us, and I know you'll be watching this one closely.
Absolutely.